what's going on, but like Tampa's a team that some thought they could legitimately win the Atlantic. Like
that's definitely the biggest outlier of the year.
I don't even think it's getting that much attention right now.
Kucherov hurt now.
And I told you, Vasilevsky to me since surgery has never gained his magic back.
Florida, man, they're fun to keep an eye on. I just hope they're not fully healthy all of a sudden in late March or something.
Oh, they will be.
Our thanks to Steve Alliquette on our Tuesday. Does a terrific job. If you're just catching us now, you can reload on a Spotify, Apple Podcast, or YouTube. Catch our interview with Steve. It was a good one today. Next hour, Leaf Edition. Was it your idea? You want to do a Jays Leafs comparison?
Not comparison, but what can they learn?
What can they learn? All right, Professor Bourne in our next hour. Don't go away. Of Real Kipper and Bourne, brought to you by Bet365. Somewhere out there's a Toronto Maple Leaf game tonight against the New Jersey Devils. For those of you who care about anything other than baseball right now, and if you don't, we understand.
They could get weird tonight. They could finally do Riley at forward.
Yeah.
They could throw Hill to be in. They can get weird tonight. People are just be like,
I said to Kipper in the break that I'm really happy there's no baseball tonight, and I can just watch a nice low-stress Leafs game.
Totally.
Like, I just need a low-stress event.
Just watch Keith's Devils.
Sure.
Sure. Out of the rink.
Sure.
Somehow, some way, the Toronto Maple Leafs got to put their focus in on being on the ice. But, of course, today it was all about the Blue Jays, right, at the morning skate.
Honestly, Berube's, I think the first 5 questions he answered were about the Blue Jays. I think it was Lance Hornby from The Sun. Was like, sorry to change the subject here, but is Cowan in?
Mix in a hockey question here. Let's, Brandeo and Jake, can we show Sammy downtown last night? I love this picture so much. It's perfect McKee and just a look of what it looked like down there last night. It looked like absolute pandemonium.
Kipper, I forget the guy's name, one of your guys you've played golf with before, took a video of like the final out of the game, and I was like in it and very like predominant.
How would you have found that out?
Because he came up to me after. He's like, "Hey, you're from Sportsnet, right?" He's like, "You do a show with Kipper?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I've golfed with Kipper a few times." He's like, "Want to see this video?" And I was like, "Sure."
It's like McKee, like in tears, hugging Allie. It's the best video.
It's amazing.
Okay, we'll find it.
Well, I have it on my phone.
He sent it to you.
Yes, I have them all.
Okay.
Well, I should have done that before we started.
Tell us next time.
I didn't really think of it.
Do you want to do it in the meantime before
Sure.
while Derek finds a picture of you downtown Toronto?
Let's do.
No problem.
Let's do.
Let's do Berube?
No, I want to start with Riley.
Okay.
Because I think this was the most, as a Leaf fan, what I wanted to hear. So if we could play Morgan Riley's clip, please, that I put in for Derek.
I think there's always things you can take away from it. There's a small part of you that you're envious of them, right? You're almost jealous at what they're doing. I think because they're in Toronto and you watch it firsthand, you're obviously happy for them. It's a great moment for the city. But I mean, we want to be able to do that and have a run like that. We felt that when the Raptors did it too. I think you look at the passion that they're playing with, and I mean that's contagious. And you want to be able to also bring that when your time comes.
I couldn't love that more.
That's the right takeaway for There's Sammy downtown.
There's Sammy
Look
downtown.
at that sea of people. An old 6'12" McKee.
I'm thrilled. They didn't in this picture. He wasn't up there yet, but there's a guy that got up on the sign, like up on the up on the stoplight. He was banging on the sign, and we had a big Canada flag, and there's a big old Canada. It was unbelievable.
Oh wow!
People were just. And there's a guy in the middle there playing bagpipes.
Yeah,
it was wild scene.
So just to get back to Morgan's comments, I know you loved it. I don't know if I would have gone there with the word jealous, the sense I got out of that is like we have fallen so short. Like it's a reminder of how short they've gotten to that.
Totally.
And yeah, I mean, that's.
I think it's honest, sort of.
Yeah, I know it is
refreshing.
honest, but I don't know if. I don't know. I would have just left it alone.
How do you leave it alone?
I know. Listen, I just.
But he wants to give that to Leafs fans. That's what Leafs fans want to hear.
That they're
Cared about
they're
by the players.
opposite of that.
Well, I think he's recognizing that they haven't done that.
I know.
And
I
want
know,
to.
and it's kind of sad. I just think
Very
it's kind of sad.
But
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
But
He agreed.
It's nice. It's just nice to hear a guy that's been here for a long time that really gets it clearly, and he's a guy that's always been great speaking to the
Yeah.
media, always speaks from the heart.
Oh no, it's very honest.
It's nice to hear him
I
say
think,
that.
again. It's a little too honest for me.
Yeah, but you didn't. You just want these guys to be like, "Yep, hockey done." Grunt,
No.
grunt, grunt. Like, what do you like? We've had in the last 2 days, we've had the most unbelievable clips from Stolars. This guy's pouring his heart out. You're like, say last place. It's like we want them to say this stuff. It's what we dream of.
I know, but I go through the dressing room. You go through media.
Yeah, I'm a fan of him.
How about Chief? Was he as excited as everybody else?
I would say, let's do Roulette clip 1. Can the enthusiasm rub off on this?
The enthusiasm can rub off.
I can. I just think, guys are watching and just the emotion of the game, just the team camaraderie that, when you watch the Blue Jays, they're a very tight group. It's very visible.
Yeah.
See, very excited.
Yeah, very, very thrilling. But I do, and I know we're going to get more into this kind of as we go on. I think it's really good for the Leafs players watching that to be reminded of the high end of the stakes. It's always being reminded of the low end. You fall short, we're going to trade guys and we're going to fire coaches, we're going to fire the president, we're going to fire. If you don't win, wait till you see the bad things that are going to happen. I think it's really great for everyone to be reminded what the high end of the stakes are here. Like, there is a lifetime of greatness ahead with success in this city, and I think it's refreshing.
I think it's always been there. They know what's.
They can't know.
They know.
Kipper,
No, they
we
don't.
haven't seen it here in my life.
They know. They just can't get there. That's all.
It's nice to see
They've
it in
seen it
real
in short.
life.
They've seen it in the first round, where it's like.
And second round last year.
No, I'm just saying
Go up 2-0
in the
on
first
Florida.
round, you could see, you could feel it. Sportsnet goes to 5-6 million people watching a Leaf game, and those are numbers that are now what the Blue Jays have experienced like throughout the playoffs. It's like they know what the prize is at the end of it. They know Bloor Street will break off into Lake Ontario if they ever win. They know it. But to your point, I mean, now the proof is right there, right? The proof is there, for sure.
Are we doing lessons?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you want to do a little comparison. Now, okay, just for those of you that are just joining us on our Leaf Hour, I brought up the Vladdy wearing a Matthews jersey.